Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Leilani and today's video is going to be another Let's Talk video. I'm gonna just start calling them Let's Talk videos because I wanted to come up with my own name, and that's about how creative I am. So we're gonna call them Let's Talk videos, where I basically just talk about a topic and do my makeup and get ready and rant. So yeah, that's pretty much what this video is going to be, and I'm going to be talking about Olivia Jade. But before I do get into this video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up if you do enjoy it. Go ahead and comment down below what you think of the whole Olivia Jade situation. And please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I post every single Tuesday and every single Friday. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into this video. Totally unrelated, but I'm using two Morphe palettes today, and look what I did to them. Office fans, listen. I have a bunch of stickers from The Office, and I've been putting them, I have my water bottle, and I've just been putting them on my water bottle, and I really want to put them on my laptop, but I shouldn't do that probably. But putting them on Morphe palettes, that's a good way to go about it. Alright, so Olivia Jade. I'm gonna go ahead and just give you a brief rundown of who she is, why she's trash, all of that good stuff. So Olivia Jade is an influencer, a YouTuber who, to me, she's one of those YouTubers who doesn't make any creative content, in my opinion. She just I think that people are just infatuated with the fact that she's Aunt Becky's daughter from Full House, and the fact that she's super rich and that she's pretty. Honestly, if she were to live in a normal, if she were to be more normal, I feel like she wouldn't be as big as she is. But because of the fact that she's Aunt Becky's daughter and she's really rich, her videos are just interesting because it's a look into a rich person's life. So yeah, that's who she is. We actually graduated the same time in high school. She went to college a year before I did because I took a year off. But she was one of the main kids involved in the whole college admissions scandal that happened a few months ago in February, I believe, where pretty much her mother paid $500,000 for her and her sister to go to the University of Southern California and to basically lie and say that they were on the rowing team, which they weren't, and to get a scholarship through the rowing team, and basically to be admitted into the school that way. And by the way, Olivia and her sister knew what was going on. They knew that their parents paid all of this money, and they knew that they were cheating their way into USC. One, because they knew that they weren't bright enough for USC. I gotta be honest with you, I remember watching Olivia because I used to watch her and thinking I just thought, you're going to USC? Okay. Coming from someone who didn't get into USC twice, I applied twice, didn't get in, even though my SAT scores were very, very good, especially the second time. My SAT score was really good. I had a really good GPA, and both of my parents went to USC. I was actually born right across the street from USC, so that was my dream school, and I didn't get in, but I got offered the Trojan transfer program, which is basically you tell USC, okay, I'm gonna go to your school next year. So they don't give you admission the first year, but you're guaranteed a spot for the next year, and all you have to do is not go to a four-year university. So needless to say, when this whole college admission scandal came out and I found out that this girl cheated her way into USC, I couldn't help but thinking that could have been my spot, for real. However, by the grace of God, I am now going to attend a really, really great school that wasn't caught up in the scandal. So yeah, I'm actually really glad that this all happened because I'm in love with the school that I'm going to attend in the fall, and I feel like God put me right where I needed to be. But anyways, this isn't about me. So needless to say, once all of this came out, Olivia was disgraced by the media. I mean, she was dragged from here to Mars, for good reason. I don't think that anyone overreacted to this news, because for you to take a spot from someone who could have gotten a great education, who probably needed the education more than you did, considering the fact that all she wanted to do was party. I made a video on this before, by the way, but anyways, considering the fact that all she wanted to do was party, per her own words, considering the fact that, you know, she didn't care about school, that spot could have been given to someone who deserved it, but she didn't deserve it. I feel like I'm reiterating so many things that so many other people have said. Nonetheless, she's taken a lot from a lot of people, I feel like. So Olivia was then dropped from Sephora, which is great because she really did not deserve that. Honestly, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I felt like even watching her, I felt like she was just pretty. Like, her makeup, like, certain people, I feel like they just do pretty girl makeup, and for someone who like really beats their face because they need to, whenever I see people like that like come out with a palette, I'm like, this is gonna be boring. Like, I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. I just feel like sometimes when I see people who aren't really into makeup, honestly, like really into makeup, get palettes like that, I just am like, why? So yeah, Olivia hasn't been on social media. She's kind of been ran off of social media for a while, ever since this news broke, ever since the scandal came out. She's just been off of social media, which is good. I think that I would have been really upset if she was just kind of like acting like it didn't happen, because so many people are upset about it. So I felt like it was a good move, even though I really don't like her. I felt like it was a good move to stay off of social media for her, and just so like, I don't know, I just felt like that was a good move. And then she came back to social media briefly in July to wish her mom a happy birthday, which to me, when I saw that post, I was like, okay, so you're gonna show, basically what all I got from that was that she was showing the world, I think my mom was right in this situation. I still think my mom is a good person. Well, obviously you think your mom is a good person and right in this situation because it benefited you, okay? Well, it almost did, and now it's really backfired. But then, I think 2 days ago, she came back to Instagram and she posted a video of, a picture of her flipping off the camera in a Snoop Dogg shirt, and the caption was like, at People Magazine, at Perez Hilton, at all of the media outlets, pretty much. She was basically flipping off all of the media outlets who covered her scandal. Honestly, I am absolutely positive that this girl is demented. I think that she is absolutely, like, that was your move. That was what you did. You decided, how can I make the general public even more upset at me than they already were, and remember me and hate me again? Like, because people forgot about this, you know, just like every other thing in the media, people forgot about the college scandal. I literally forgot about it until I saw that picture. Now, a few things could have been going through her head. One would be me giving her the benefit of the doubt, and maybe she thought, if I post this, then I can make like a really grand entrance back into social media. Like, I can make an entrance that gets people talking about me, so then when I, you know, post my video to YouTube explaining or whatever she's about to do, that people are gonna already be talking about me, and so then it'll get more traction on my channel. That could be what it is. Or she could literally have the attitude of, how dare you expose me? How dare you expose my family? You guys are all jerks for being mean to me. I'm right, you're wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Like, that could very much be her attitude. I put so much on. I put too much on. Oh no, no, no. Okay, we're just gonna take some off with the sponge. This is so bad. You know, that's what I hate about the LA Girl concealers, is that you can squeeze too much. Oh my, look at me. Oh my goodness. You can squeeze too much and it's over. I'm just gonna put a lot of foundation over here. Anyways, I cannot believe that she posted that picture. Like, I can't believe that she had the audacity to post that picture. I cannot believe that in her mind she thought, yeah, let's post this. Like, is she an idiot? Seriously. The way that she's moving right now, if I were the judge and like in her mom's case and I saw her post something like that, I'd be like, yeah, she definitely didn't get into USC just off of her own intelligence or anything like that, because this girl is an idiot. Who does that? Like, even if her thought was the first thought, still, like, that's not how you come back. It's making my whole bottom red. That's what I hate about these concealers. I swear, I hate the applicator. Anyways, I think that this girl is just proving that the only way that she could get into USC is by cheating, because that was one of the dumbest moves, the dumbest PR moves I've ever seen. It's not going to help her in any way. This is all just going to backfire. And I think a lot of people are wising up a little bit and saying, you know what, I'm just not going to give her any of my attention when she does come back. So, like Smokey Glow said, you know, watch drama channels when she does come back and watch what they say, because they're gonna do a play-by-play anyways. They're gonna have the video anyway, so you just watch their video. You don't watch her video. And that's what I did with the Jaclyn Hill video, actually. The one that Jaclyn just released where she said basically nothing. I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna not even watch her video because I already know what she said through drama channels. I think that Olivia in her head thought that was a cute move. I think that in her head, she thinks it's cute to just be like, you guys are all just haters. I think that in her mind, she believes that everyone who talked about the situation, that everybody who has criticized her and her mother and her father and her sister, she just thinks that they're all like some haters. And for her to believe that, again, I think she's a little demented. I think that she's a little dumb. I just think that, like, in general, like, she's just kind of like she's just, again, proving that she was not USC material. And I think that there's also like this level of entitlement that she has. I think that she fully believes, somehow she fully believes that she should have been able to get away with this, that people are hating on her too much, that it's not that big of a deal, that, you know, she should still be able to go to USC because, you know, she paid for it. I think that that's literally what's going through her head. Like, well, I paid to get in here, so I should be able to go here. I think that she believes, because one, I am fully aware that this is probably common in her community because, you know, she's filthy rich. So this is a common thing for the rich to do, to put their airhead kids into prestigious schools so that they can go and run to their other friends who have airhead kids and say, look, my kid's going to USC. Oh, well, my kid's going to UCLA. My kid's going here and my kid's going there. So I think part of it is because she sees that so often in her community, she doesn't think that it's a big deal. I don't think that she really believes that she was cheating and that she was like lying that badly. I think that she was brought up to believe, you know what, if you can't do it the right way, then just pay for it and do it the wrong way. I went ahead and baked off camera, but anyways, I believe that this is truly a top mentality, that she grew up with this mentality, that she grew up with her parents doing a lot of things that, well, if you can't get it one way, then just pay for it. And so she has this mentality of, what did we do wrong? All we did was like pay for me to go to school. I think that she truly doesn't see the weight of her actions. And that's not an excuse, by the way. I'm not making an excuse for her, because I feel like at 19, almost 20 years old, you should be able to understand why everyone is upset with you. I actually know that at her age, since we are the same age, she should fully be able to realize, okay, wait, people are really mad. Let me go and really understand this. But due to her closed-mindedness and her just, I think her lack of, she doesn't have a sense of reality. Like, her sense of reality is so skewed and just so off base that it's like, I think that it's hard for her to actually relate to like anyone whose bank account is like not in her like vicinity, is not in her region, you know what I'm saying? She has a lot of rich friends who are like influencers by chance because they're just like her, and they're only intriguing because they're rich and they're pretty, and so they can afford a lot of stuff that like normal people can't afford. They can do a lot of stuff that normal people can't do, and so they vlog it, and so then they just become big YouTubers, you know? I did my mascara off camera, but like I was saying, I think that she can only really relate to a certain type of people that haven't ever worked hard for anything. And so I think that because she can only relate to those types of people, she's not, I'm not gonna say that she's not able to see what everyone else is saying, because then that, I feel like that would be making an excuse for her. But I think that I think that she just has a very limited worldview. When all that you're around are spoiled, entitled brats just like you, it's hard, I think, to get out of that mindset. However, I think with this scandal, she had the opportunity to really do some reflection and to really be like, you know what happened really was wrong, and I understand what people are saying. She's just blowing off all public opinion, and that just kind of proves to me that, one, that she was involved in this scandal, because some people have been saying that she wasn't involved and that her parents did this on their own, and two, this just proves honestly how bad of a person that she is. Like, her flipping off the people that, you know, exposed her, it's like, no, how about you look in the mirror and then you do that pose? Because in reality, the only person that did this to you was you. She could have easily told her parents, no, it's okay, I don't want to do this. I don't want to cheat my way into school. I don't want to be a fraud. I don't want to do that. And I'm absolutely positive that her parents would have been fine with that. You know, they would have saved money and just saved, you know, the worry of getting caught, and she would have been fine. But no, you chose this. You chose to pose for those pictures. All you're doing is receiving the heat that you basically risked. Like, by doing this, she put herself at risk. That's all that she did. So, like, I don't see how in her mind she can be like, I should be able to play with sharks and the sharks should not be able to bite me. Like, I should be able to poke the bear and the bear should not attack me. Like, that's just ridiculous that the bear attacked me. Like, are you kidding me? I should be able to poke you and you should be able to do nothing about it. that's her mindset, and it's warped, and I don't understand it. And then also in regards to her friends, when she posted that picture, she limited her comments, and on Instagram you can limit your comments to where only the people that you follow can comment on your pictures. I know that because Hailey Bieber does the same thing, where only people that she follows can comment on her pictures, so that you know, haters can't comment. Or I'm pretty sure that's how she limited them. I'm pretty sure that only people that she follows can comment on her pictures. And so, you know, she follows obviously a lot of influencers and people like Tana Mojo and Gabby DiMartino and Stassi, I don't know how to say her last name, but you know, Kylie Jenner's best friend, were all commenting in support of her. And if I were an influencer, I would want to distance myself from her. First of all, just because it's morally, I couldn't see myself being friends with someone who, one, did that in the first place, and two, had such a nonchalant attitude and felt so entitled to be able to basically be a fraud. Like, she feels entitled to be a fraud. I couldn't be friends with that, but that's just me personally. But also just in regards to public opinion of these influencers who are commenting under her picture, I think that they're idiots for doing that, because it's only going to backfire. Like, no one is going to like the fact that you just commented in support of her. If I were one of those influencers, and even if I was friends with her, I wouldn't have commented. If I was one of those influencers who was even still friends with her behind the scenes, I would not make it known to the public, because that's only going to make it seem like you're just like her. And you do not want the public to think that about you, because they hate her. So if they hate her and they think that you're just like her, guess what? They're probably gonna hate you too. And I also noticed that a lot of these influencers are really just like her, in the sense that they don't have to work hard for anything. They kind of get whatever they have given to them. Like Stassi, you know, Kylie Jenner's best friend. She's been rich all her life. What has she ever had to work for? What has she ever had to work for? Ever in her life, honestly. Tana Mojo, what has she ever actually had to work for? All she did was go on her channel and lie, and that's what got her subscribers. Gabby DiMartino, what does she ever have to work for? All she did was just copy Ariana Grande, and that's how she became famous. Seriously, all of these influencers that I've seen, the ones that were commenting down on her picture, none of them have ever had to work hard for anything. And so I think that they're the same type of people. I think that they would have been caught up in a scandal like this if they wanted to go to college for the parties and everything like that. I truly believe that when you are so dumb, if you're that dumb to comment under her picture and show her support like that, then yeah, you'd be one of those people that's dumb enough to do it just like she did. I actually was so grossed out by it that I unfollowed Stassi, because I was just like, I like the girl, but when you like kind of disregard that, to me, there's just something about the lack of morality behind supporting someone who not only cheated their way into school, not only knew that they were cheating their way into school, took a spot from someone. She took a spot from someone who deserved it, from someone who could have been a great addition to the rowing team, and you're supporting that behavior and you're feeding into that behavior. I can't support you. I don't think that I could support someone who supports that. It's just like, where's your morality? Where's your brain? Even if you're cool with her behind the scenes because she's been a cool friend to you or whatever, the fact that you're like publicly supporting this says a lot about you. It really does, in my opinion. I went ahead and just put on another coat of mascara because I just felt like my lashes were popping the way that I need them to. But anyways, I just think that like her whole attitude is so ugly, and she's really showing her true colors, and I'm glad that she is. because then all she's doing is shooting herself in the foot. That's literally all she's doing. I honestly thought that her return to social media would be a sincere apology, because I thought that at least she'd be smart enough to say, the public hates me right now, so let me do what they want me to do. But she's not smart enough, obviously. Overall, I think that Olivia Jade is entitled, selfish, kind of an airhead. I think that she, like, truly, I don't know what she needs to do, but at some point she needs to like mature and like grow up and understand the weight of her actions. But honestly, I doubt that that would ever happen, and I believe that if she was a mother, she'd do the same thing. And you know, it's hard to like wrap my head around the fact that someone that like I grew up loving, Aunt Becky, would be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, to cheat like that is so gross. I literally had a placement exam for college, and they let you take the placement exam on your laptop at home. I did not cheat at all. I could have easily cheated, and I did not cheat at all, because that's just not the person that I am. I don't want to get something because I cheated for it. I'm not that person. And for her to be that person, it's so ugly to me. I just think that whole mentality, that whole attitude that her whole family has, it's an ugly one. You know, like, what would they do to try to get on the top? They would slight you. I just could never stand behind that behavior. I could never support that behavior, and I don't think that I can support people who support that behavior, because it's a nasty one. But that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Go ahead and comment down below what you think of this entire situation. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Why not? Anything like that, go ahead and comment that down below. And please do subscribe to my channel. I post every single Tuesday and every single Friday. And yeah, thank you so much for just listening to me give my thoughts on this whole situation. I know that I probably sound like a broken record just because so many other people have probably said really similar sentiments to what I have. However, I really wanted to get my opinion out there and just kind of give like my perspective on the whole thing as someone who was sort of affected by this whole college scandal, considering the fact that 4 of the universities in the college scandal I applied to. So yeah, I kind of feel like it kind of personally victimized me in a way. But anyways, thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.